Good morning, good morning. Chris here with my morning tea and my breakfast out in the cockpit, where the only thing I have to worry about is that buoy right there. It's close enough that if the wind is blowing, where is it again? If the wind is blowing towards it and like a strong wind and we were to drag, that's probably the only thing we would hit. But that's not in the forecast. Anyway, I'm just chilling here, and Cape Cod loops around, and at the very end has a little hook. And we are tucked all the way inside for Provincetown, and it is just an idyllic spot. So that's the entrance way over there, and then here, let's go this way. And that's the very tip of Cape Cod. There's a lighthouse. There's really not any convenient access to that beach. So this morning I've been listening to the harbor seals who live on that beach announcing the morning. And then over here we start to get some, let's go over this way. It's low tide, you can't really hear. Let's see if we can zoom in. Some oyster farming over there. And then come back this way and you start to see Provincetown. That's where that party was last night. Very, very loud. Lots of, thought it was the lesbian weekend this week. Well, it is the lesbian weekend this weekend, but there were lots of songs about men. So I think that was the gay party. and then the town goes this way. And see, we're right on the edge of the deep water, so we'll start to see some boats. And then there's the dock. Wait, no, the dock is over there. There's the dock. It's still up. I looked through the binoculars, and it's still up, so we're going to have to beach the dinghy again. And the city goes this way. There's the Pilgrim Monument, which is a bitch to climb. I did it last year. And then that's where the city is, and the town dock. And then there's a tiny house that floats, and more sailboats. And then there's a breakwater to protect the marina and the town. And then more land. And then eventually we get, if we come all the way past my flag, back to the opening. So since we have to beach the dinghy, I've been checking the tide tables and the weather forecast, and it looks like it's pretty much the same as yesterday for tides and for weather. So it's going to be a fun day. Hope everyone has a fun day planned.